Hi everyone, my name is Voya and welcome to my deep guide. Today is going to be a short video analysis commentary on a bit of info that I found and a correction on a bit of data that I gave out before. So first, let's tackle the correction. The correction is in regards to the DESTA test result for the Remarkable 2. I've been doing now the DESTA test for Max Lumi because I'm in the reviewing process of it. When I was comparing the results, I noticed a discrepancy in one of the sheet cells that was there for calculations, and the discrepancy wasn't too huge and the end result isn't hugely different, but it is there. So basically the first result was, I think, 20 milliseconds or something like that, but the actual corrected result is 27 milliseconds of refresh time for Remarkable 2. So still by far the fastest one and still twice as fast as Remarkable 1. So it doesn't really change the outcome or the conclusion or anything like that. It was just a little bit imprecise, so I wanted to correct that. And I think it's going to be an important one when comparing the results with Max Lumi, the Remarkable 1 and everything like that. So I just wanted to correct that. So it's not 20 milliseconds that the DESTA reports, it's 27 milliseconds. Now onto the analysis of some information regarding Remarkable 2 and what we are to maybe expect with the future development and what we can infer from two articles that tickled my attention. So let's get on to it. At the end of July 31st, there was a Norwegian article that came out which covered basically the financial aspects and the growth of the Remarkable as a company. And since the article was purely in Norwegian, I don't think it was noticed by many people. Here I have an automatic translation so that you can actually see things who's interested, and I'm including the link to the article there. Now, it's interesting to actually read through and see the growth of the company and what are the plans, but more to the point of this video is basically what are the future plans of the company. And there's a couple of sentences here that actually do definitely hint at what the direction is, where Remarkable wants to go, and what can we expect from them. And it's mainly to do with the subscription plan that they are basically putting into place right now. So here's the section, and this is Google Translate, but I checked it with the original and it translates pretty much correctly. Going forward, the company is committed to developing a business model that contributes to recurring revenue, focusing on software functionality. This may indicate that various subscription services or other forms of licensed software from the Norwegian startup company are in the works. And they don't disclose anything because the article does ask, but they just say it's too early to go into details. We have exciting plans, but we don't want to go out with it yet, as per usual. But for me, this is a big alarm bell. Recurring revenue, focusing on software functionality. And I didn't want to cover this initially when it came out. I read the article and it was just like a orange alarm flag. It was not red yet, but it was really screaming orange. And I kind of put a pin into it and waited with this article. And then we talked, there was some conversations about subscriptions and things like that. And then one of the commenters said, well, just check their cloud subscription terms and services. And I was like, wait a minute, they have that? Sure enough, if you slide down, you will see a terms and conditions cloud subscription. When you click on it, of course, it's all listed there. And it's there for different countries and different type of products and things like that. And it says something quite interesting. So subscription options. A basic subscription is provided free of charge upon the purchase of the computer tablets. So that means that if you've purchased a Remarkable tablet, in this case, it's actually saying for Remarkable 2, but when you read for Remarkable 1, it says the same thing. But for Remarkable 2, upon purchase of the tablet, you are entitled to and you've paid for basic subscription. And now the second part is the important one. It says, Remarkable may, in the future, offer an upgraded subscription with extended storage. So now the 8 gigabytes makes sense because you're going to get more storage on the cloud service. And now the alarm flag goes for me to red. Unlimited use of existing and new features. Premium subscription is subject to a rolling subscription fee in addition to the price paid for the computer tablet. So now let me get one thing straight. I don't like subscription models, but I understand them from a business point of view, how it works. And absolutely, it makes perfect sense. That's fine. However, you really have to strike a really good and careful balance between what it is that you offer for different subscription plans. One of the things that I definitely object to, and I find very alarming, is this part here. Unlimited use of existing and new features. What does that mean and what does it imply? Of course, we don't have anything confirmed yet, but this is terms and conditions, which are of course subject to change anytime. However, currently what this implies is that Remarkable could release an update with advanced features that you may really want, but even though you pay the full price for the Remarkable 2 and waited for a very long time to get it, you might need to actually start paying a monthly subscription to be able to use all the features. I'm sorry, that's a complete deal breaker for me. If it gets to that, then I'm out. I really am not interested in basically, supporting a company that thinks that this is the correct way of doing things. Don't get me wrong, as far as I'm concerned, like extended storage subscription models and things like that, absolutely, that's fine. So if you need like 100 gigabytes or something like that, great. That makes perfect sense, and that's an ideal thing to have as a subscription. Maybe you could also have like collaborating with other people via the server, having collaborative rooms or something like that. Those things make sense because you're buying into a service, a server provided service. That's fine. And those things definitely can be counted as new features. So if that's the case, I understand it, and that makes sense because server maintenance and basically having people working on the server maintenance and upgrading all of the things, that costs on a monthly basis, and then it makes sense that the users need to pay for a specific service, which is great, and that to me makes sense. However, if the new features are basic features that are not server related, but are something that's local functionalities that are related to the tablet only, and that is also limited by the subscription plan, that would be a no-go for me. So I just wanted to clarify which one I'm fine with, which one I'm not fine with. So let's wait and see. Let's not go raw pitchforks and fires and all that kind of stuff yet. There's no reason to do that because there's not enough information to indicate anything like that. It can go either way. It can be a subscription and new features related to server-related functionalities only, and that your local-related tablet functionalities are covered by your basic subscription. For me, I think that would be a fair division and fairly balanced subscription plan. However, since Remarkable refuses to communicate anything with us, it just remains for us to wait and see, and that's the problem. Wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Like, I don't get it why, but all right, it is what it is. I'm just talking about what are the possibilities and how this reads to me. So to summarize all this, I'm not looking forward to the subscription model. This is not something that I was hoping for. And honestly, yeah, this is putting me further and further more onto the cautious side of things, because the lack of transparency, the lack of communication, and now these subscription models. So one thing is storage, but the other thing that really alarms me is unlimited use of existing and new features. That's not okay. As far as I'm concerned, that's not a thing that I would ever subscribe to. And if it does turn out to be that the Remarkable goes towards a business model where you need a yearly, monthly subscription, not for storage, but for actual features and functionalities, that would be a deal breaker for me, and yeah, that's where I definitely call it quits. I think a subscription model like this is something that will vary like all over the spectrum as far as users and their needs and expectations go. So I'm quite interested to hear what you guys think. Is this something that sounds good? Or is this something that sounds bad? Is this something that sounds okay, that you would be totally okay with it, etc., etc.? So it would be interesting to actually engage in a discussion polite and normal one, please. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, ding the notification bell to get notified with upcoming videos, and the upcoming videos are gonna be the multi-part Max Lumi review. Beep, beep. If you like what I'm doing on the mydeepguide platform, consider becoming a Patreon on the link below to support the platform even further so that I can improve the quality and the versatility of the content delivered. Those who become patrons, they get exclusive access to content which is behind the scenes, the making of videos, and some kind of more of like this vloggy type of content. Those of you who are already patrons, thank you so much. That means a ton. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time. Bye!